Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to bring you along a journey of assembling my Satyr 3. I'm going to go step by step. I've already pre-cut everything and printed everything, so let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is get our Voron standard M3 heat set inserts. Dump out a bunch right here. And I'm going to show you a pro trick on how to do this. I'm not even using a heat set insert tip. I'm just using standard soldering iron. Don't even care what temperature it is, but I line it up with the hole. This is the fascia. I press it in almost all the way, then I flip it, and I use the table to melt it the rest of the way into the plastic, and then you get a perfectly flat and level heat set insert installation. This will work on almost all of them, except for the ones that have angles. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that. And these are the fascia grills by Aplo. It's a remix on them on printables that you can use. It's pretty darn hot if you ask me. That's why I'm using them. Alright, so that's the 4 for the 2 fascia. I'm going to do the main housing now. Oh. Okay, and then the one for retaining the 3.5mm connector. You gotta be careful with this one, be very careful with this one. You do not want to push this one all the way through on accident. You wanted to get it flush. Okay. Almost forgot. There are ones on either side that I need to do also. To this one, and not skip any steps. Okay, that's that. And while your soldering iron's hot, you might as well wire up the connectors. And then if you're not using these JST connectors, then you're going to want to wait to solder it to the speaker. Alright, next steps. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my connector and I'm going to weave it through. I like to put a little, with these JST connectors, I like to put a little hook like bend it at the end so that way it hooks into and around to feed out of the hole easily. Okay, there's that, and then screwdriver. And this is where you take your 6mm button head screw cap and you screw it in at an angle here. Make sure that's snug. Not like tight, but like snug. It'll just keep the connector from coming out. Because we don't like glue here. You can glue it. It's not going to change the sound. So if you feel more secure with glue, you can use glue, but I don't like using glue, so I'm not going to. And take my other 6mm button head screw cap. Screw that down into place. Okay, alright, next we don't want to forget these foam tuning discs. This changes the mid-range drastically. Okay, and then you want to make sure that the holes are cut out of the center. If you don't cut the holes out of the center, you're going to get a weird bass response. Okay, so now this is the driver with the driver grill. I plan on selling kits of these. When I do, I will ship the grills glued to the speakers for shipping purposes and for safety purposes so that you don't fuck it up. So go ahead and slot those in, plug it up together. I'll slot that in, plug it up together. Okay. And then before we forget to, we got to do the fascia. So the fascia goes on the back at any point before we put on the pad adapter with our M3x8 flathead screw caps. One. Come on. Come on. See, everyone struggles. Even me. Alright, so that screws on just like that. So that's on there nice and secure. Alrighty. So we're going to want to go ahead and lay the cable down in here, just squish it all in. It'll fit. And then make sure that you line up the holes on the pads with the holes on the frame, that way it can properly vent, or you will get a really wonky frequency response. Alright, we'll take our M3x10 flathead screw caps down. And start to screw things in place. Make sure it's nice and tight. Just a little alarm. It's early in the morning for me right now. Remind me I gotta go to my day job here in a minute. But we're filming this. Alright, so that's one completed speaker capsule once we add the yokes, and I'm going to show you how to do the headband too here in a second. while I'm doing this, I just want to reiterate onto you that it's very important that you use all of the correct materials that are listed in the BOM, for everything from the correct foam down to the correct speakers, and you want to use the correct ear pads. All of these in combination are what make the tuning of the headphone. All of these affect the sound. So if you use the wrong pads, you're going to get a weird sound. If you use the wrong speaker, you're going to get a weird sound. If you use the wrong tuning foam, you're going to get a weird sound, you know. All you got to do is follow the BOM. It's fairly simple. Okay, so now the yokes. Put this one on, and then take another M3 by 10 FHSC. Screw it into the side there. Now you don't want to make, you want to make sure that that's not too tight, because if it's too tight, then the yoke can't move freely. I recommend using some Loctite though, just not torquing it down for long-term use. Yeah, make sure that's nice and good. Take another yoke. Now this yoke's seen some better days. I actually was using this on my other Satyr 3 that I was using mainly for a little while, and so it's got a little bit of wear and tear on it because I just made this yoke out of PLA. I didn't make it out of PETG like I'm supposed to, but I can do that because I have a 3D printer and I can print whatever parts I want. But if you're planning on gifting this to someone, don't use PLA. Okay. So now the headband, I'm going to show you, is very simple. You have your adjustment arm and your pivot block. Your pivot block, you're going to want to put in all 3 heat set inserts and do the same method I was showing you earlier, where you put it in halfway and then push it against a flat surface so that it sits flushly in there. You definitely want to make it sit flush because you don't want it rubbing up against the sides here. So as long as that fits in there easily with no force, you're good to go. You can take some more M3 flathead screw caps, 10 millimeters. Screw them in either side. Again, you want it to be snug but not tight, because you still want it to be able to move up and down like this so you can get the folding mechanism. Okay, and then you put it on the yoke and take another M3 by 10 flathead screw cap and push it up through the bottom of the yoke. And once again, snug but not tight. Alright, so that adds it to that, and then you'll take the strap, slot it over the arm, and then take the TPU center section band and slot it onto that. And there you go, that's half the headphone made. One last screw and then we're done. All we got to do is add pads and enjoy. And a wire. Don't forget the wire. Oh yeah, and something to plug the wire into. And then whatever you plug the wire into, you better best believe that you have music on it, or else you're not going to be listening to music. Alrighty, there you go. That's a 100% complete Satyr 3 build. Really hope you guys enjoy.